Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about differentiation. From where this differentiation things is coming. So before starting this, if I want to discuss the formula of slope, if anyone remembered, if we have 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2. The formula for slope was y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now, how this formula of slope is related to differentiation? Suppose we have equation of one curve, and for that curve at any point this is the line, so this angle will be theta, so this is the tan theta. Now, what is the change in slope? What is slope? Slope is my change in y divided by change in x. From this formula you can clearly see it. So for this, if we have over there one small x and the small x is increased by one small del x, so what is going to happen? So for small x and small del x, suppose this is my small x, not the previous one, and the change is this is small del x. So suppose for small x, if the function is fx, and when this x is increased by the small del x, the functional value will be f of x plus del x. Now, what's the change? Do you agree that this two angle will be equal? Corresponding angle. So change in y value is f of x plus del x minus fx. And what's the change in x value? Change in x value will be x plus del x minus x. Now, if this del x is becoming very small, how to represent that very small? By this del x tends to 0. So if this del x tends to 0, so using the concept of limit, we can write limit del x tends to 0 f of x plus del x minus fx divided by x plus del x minus x. This is my differentiation and first principle of differentiation. So suppose if I discuss first principle of differentiation from a formula like fx equals to mx plus c. The basic equation you know for straight line, y equals to mx plus c. So I am taking the function as mx plus c. So what will be f of x plus del x? That will be mx plus del x plus c. Right? So limit del x tends to 0, my f dash x is equals to limit f dash x equals to limit x del x tends to 0 f of x plus del x, that is m x plus del x plus c minus fx is here mx plus c, right, divide by x plus del x minus x. So if I simplify, del x tends to 0, mx plus c plus m del x minus mx minus c divided by del x. mx cancel out, c cancel out. So it will be limit del x tends to 0, m del x by del x. So as del x tends to 0, del x is not equals to 0, so answer is m. So do you agree? So for a line y equals to mx plus c or fx equals to mx plus c, what was my aim? That is slope. So differentiation of a curve is nothing to find out the slope of that curve for that line, or rather the tangent. We can find the slope of the tangent. So that's differentiation. So suppose couple of more if we can solve, another representation of f dash x, we can do it. if we write del x, if we substitute the del x by h, we can also write limit h tends to 0, you will get it in book, f of x plus h minus fx divided by h. So different slope, for different slope we will get different value of this f dash x. Suppose already you have learned in quadratic, so if I will draw the graph of this graph will be for y equals to x square. Now for y equals to x square, if I will draw a tangent at that point or a tangent at that point, these two tangents angle will get changed. So what is the change of that functional value with respect to the value of x? That is known as my differentiation. So I am going to use this first principle to get some more formulas. Suppose if your function of x is sine x. So what will be your f of x plus h? That will be sine x plus h, right? So what will be your f dash x? That will be limit h tends to 0 sine of x plus h minus sine x divided by x plus h minus plus h. So limit h tends to 0, this minus this, it will be 2 cos x plus h plus x by 2 into sine x plus h minus x by 2 divided by h. So it will be limit h tends to 0, 2 cos x, 2x plus h by 2 sine h by 2 divided by h. So it will be limit h tends to 0, cos x plus h by 2 sine h by 2. I am writing this 2 as h divided by 2. I can do that. Same thing. So by the time you know the formula of limit h tends to 0 sine x by x, the formula is 1 and I will put the value of h as 0. So formula will be cos of 0, so answer is cos x. So by this way you can prove or formulate, rather form all the formulas of differentiation. That's all for the right now. If you need any more concept in differentiation or any other proof of the formula, please write in the comment box. I'll try to answer you all. Thank you.